U.S. stocks barely moving today, an uncertain open to the week after 6 consecutive weeks of losses. Carlin has the latest from the New York Stock Exchange. Cali.
Hey, Pimm, well, it was close until the end, but yeah, we finished essentially flat. The Dow and S&P barely in the green. The Dow up just 1 point. The NASDAQ a bit lower, but still psychologically, it's nice to see a couple green arrows after those 6 weeks of losses that you mentioned. Really a rough cycle with more than $1 trillion being erased from U.S. equity markets since the S&P 500's peak on April 29th. This all leaves the broad measure of stocks at their cheapest valuation since August. And today was a true M&A Monday with a slew of news. I want to quickly run through just a couple of the deals. First, VF Corporation, which is the world's largest apparel maker and the company behind brands like North Face, Jackets, and Nautica Sportswear. They were the biggest gainer on the S&P, up about 10%, agreeing to buy Timberland for $1.8 billion. That works out to $43 a share, a premium of more than 40% on Friday's price. And the idea here is for VF to accelerate global sales of outdoor gear. Investors clearly liking this idea. We also had Transatlantic Holding jump about 10% on word that it would merge with Allied World Assurance. Transatlantic is the reinsurer formerly owned by AIG. And shares of Wendy's Arby's Group climbed higher on news that a private equity firm agreed to buy a controlling stake in the fast food chain, which is the third largest in the U.S. Meanwhile, commodities showed some weakness today. Oil, natural gas, gold, platinum, all lower. That, of course, put pressure on the mining and energy companies. We're talking Peabody Energy, Consol, as well as Halliburton. Now, no major economic data today, but tomorrow morning we will be watching for the latest retail report from the Commerce Department. And according to our Bloomberg survey of economists, it showed that sales in May could have fallen, and if so, that would be the first time in 11 months that retail sales have declined. Back over to you, Pimm.
Thank you very much. Carlin reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.